Okay, very quick clip, like 1 minute long, before we start the video. Make sure you guys watch to the end. We're trying to get monetized. There's huge news, and then I'm also going to be going over how much money that the company has made as a business and where we're at. I'm really excited to share that with you guys. I think that it's crazy, and I think it'll give a lot of you guys some a kick in the pants, because you guys can do this yourselves. So yeah, make sure you watch to the end of the video. Don't skip, and let's try and get monetized. Thanks. Welcome back. Monday morning. Let's show you guys what we're up to today. I'm just gonna get right into it. Nice, simple. Week 3, 4. Oh, the second month? No, week 2. I don't know. Mother's Day just happened. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Let's just get in. Is it working? Wednesday morning. I gave you guys an update yesterday. As you guys saw on the shelves, we have all of the current prints. We just finished up little hood Pika. And then now we are working on little skeleton one, just for fun. We're doing our custom risers for a client. 1 day print on those. I have to do 2 sets of those, and then the tops, which is another day. So it's a three-day print. I had to custom design it all, which I should be able to show you guys. And here, Tinkercad, nice little easy program to use. Never used it before. Just started using it. It was pretty good. We have to box up the evolutions later today, and then I have to work on another piece. I have to get an Eevee printed out to go with the Snorlax up on the shelf for tag team. And I have to look into some licensing stuff. Some of you guys in the comments did make me aware of selling stuff commercially through licensing, so I need to look through that and see what I can do about some of it. Some of the stuff I can redesign myself. The Pokeballs, I can redesign those myself. Yeah, so I'll just look into if I want to expand and get bigger and grow. I'm just gonna have to look into that stuff and then go down that route. Custom stuff's always great. Friends, family, clients asking me for something specific, no problem. But commercially, through websites, Etsy, all that other stuff, I'm gonna have to look for something that is at least one or two, maybe 3 products that are commercially sellable, and then go from there. Yeah, that's the update for Wednesday. It's not a lot. Just a lot of printing time. We have so much material now. It's crazy to think that within 2 months we went from 1 machine and a little bit of filament, and then the profits have just rolled in back into it, and now we have full stocks of filament, 2 machines running full time. Almost needing a third, because I have a few other projects I have to do for some other people. So I gotta do a vial plume, but I can't. It's supposed to be. You see that? What the hell is that? Here. I had to do that with no AMS unless I'm painting it, and I really don't want to paint it, not for the price that the guy wants. So I'll see you guys in another update. Maybe we'll look for some stuff together. How you guys doing? I guess another update for all of you. This is actually a big one. I don't know if I should just redo the whole video, but the kids are running around, so you can probably hear them in the background. But I have some new updates. I've had to reorganize some things. As you guys can see, the shelf is gone. I have had to move the shelf over there to do a full piece. As you can see, a lot of the product is gone. We're shipping that out this week. I finished up some stuff. I'm doing 2 current orders. Whoa, sorry about that. I'm doing 2 current orders. One of them is that. So yeah, that they are slab stands for Pokeballs. A 20-piece order I've got to do, fill out for a guy locally, and then I'm finishing up with these risers. They are almost done. The first half of them, right there, you can see my logo. I've printed my logo into it as well. These are all custom designed for this guy with his display at his local events. So yeah, in terms of updates, I have to push through a few more orders. I've got something really cool custom that I'm going to be working on this week. We've got boxes up there ready to go ship. Got another one I've got to get ready. We've been working on the paint work on the Eevee, texturing the wood, and just all paint work. It's time consuming, but with that being said, in terms of paint work, we have an empty space here. Why do we have an empty space here? Well, I have come to the conclusion, in your guys' room probably, I have come to the conclusion that I am getting far too many orders because I have stuff to do up through the next week. That it was time that I made a really big move. And I was really debating on what I wanted to do. Buy another little A1 Mini, maybe another Flash Forge. What the problem was is I'm still stuck with the one color, and I'm learning that the paint work that I'd be doing is killing me in terms of time. So one way I can cut that down, of course, is I could go and buy the AMS for the Mini, but then I'm also limited to my size. I'm also limited to my production because I'm just running the 2 printers, and if I'm already starting to fall behind, I needed something. I needed more volume, so we ended up eating it and ordering this brand new. It should be here tomorrow. Saturday. Today is Thursday, so not tomorrow, but the next day. We've reorganized everything. I'm really excited. It does 4, just from stock, 4 colors. Built-in AMS. I don't have to pay for it. It is by far the cheapest option on the market, but also from what I'm seeing from reviews, it's actually the best option for budget people before you get into like that $1,000 range. But yeah, I bit the bullet. Everything has been... 1 second. Sorry about that. One of my kids scratched the other one. Yeah, so this is, from the reviews that I've been watching, the best option. It is the fastest thing on the market, least amount of waste. Can handle most. I can do up to 19 colors if I wanted to expand on it. Super easy software to use. And from the build perspective, it's bigger than my Flash Forge. So the build plate on that is 220 by 220 in millimeters. This is 260 by 260, meaning I can get bigger models, bigger prints, especially for my clients because they like fairly custom stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to show you guys once it's all set up. That'll probably be a next week video. I have to kind of tie this video up. But now we're gonna get to the fun part. I need to remember to put this at the beginning of the video, but I want to do a breakdown with you guys in terms of how this business has started and how far it's come. We're a month and a half in now, and You guys have seen updates clearly, and I want to explain how this has all worked. So we'll start off with, I used to do 3D printing years ago on a few of the Ender Creality machines. They were much slower at the time. And I just did it because I wanted some extra money to buy Pokemon cards. Having kids, I didn't have a lot of money. So I would build stuff and I would custom paint it and spend lots of time so that I could take the money I made from it and buy Pokemon. And it was great. A revolving door of me doing that. And then I started buying and selling the cards. It would have been great to keep going, but the problem is that I wasn't looking at it from a business perspective. It was more of a hobby. I liked to do it. I liked to make some money. I liked to buy some Pokemon. Eventually it burned out, and because I hadn't taken it seriously, I was not organized enough with it, and I eventually fell short, started having machine problems, and then I ultimately just gave up. I started selling all the machines. Flash forward to now, I have taken a new approach to it. I have all the same friends, all the same contacts. I know people all across Canada who go to local card events or stream or do all sorts of things, or even just collect. And going into it this time, I wanted to make sure that I did things properly. Like looking at revenue instead of my profits. I don't look at my profit margins, I look at my revenue. Especially starting up a business, I want to know that I'm growing. I want to know that the amount of money that's coming in is growing as consistently as it's being spent. I started with $300. I bought a machine for $200 off of Marketplace, which was the Glass Forge. I got a good deal on it, and then I bought this Surface Pro 4 for like, I think it was like $60. Good deal again. Just kept my eyes out. And then some starter filament, like a little beginner pack, and some business cards. I created a logo, business cards, all done with AI. The business cards were like $12. And then I started printing some stuff. And I decided I wanted to go with the niche, right? Like obviously I was already into Pokemon. And I knew that a lot of these people, if I could get my product out there very quickly, I would have more clients very quickly, and then it would just kind of help itself. So I thought, why not go for the people that are seeing the most people on a daily basis publicly? So I took what I knew, and I decided to look into stuff that I could do for the people that go to the local events. What could I do to help their displays look better, while also showing off the cool artistic side, which is all of the figurines, or the keychains, or like the mini wiggly things, or whatever, you name it. And I had a guy locally, and he wanted a pack of stuff, a whole bundle. It was a good like $300. It paid for the whole initial startup. And then he really enjoyed it. He goes to the events, people ask, they start reaching out, and I start getting clients. And I'm like, okay, this is good. So I make the Shopify store, Instagram. I start getting all the socials up, and I start posting daily. YouTube has been blowing up. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which also, don't forget, we're doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. And then Instagram and TikTok. I haven't even touched Facebook. And then I'm also now looking into Etsy. But from there, it just grew. And every penny that I was making, I would just throw back in. Buy more material, buy the second machine, paints, shipping, all the other costs. And I realized that the problem that I was having before was that I was looking at what was I putting in my pocket, rather than what was the company generating, what was the business generating. The biggest thing was to know that the more money you were putting back into it, the further you were getting ahead. And as long as I saw that growth consistently in terms of money coming in from clients ordering, I knew that the money going out was being worth the time. So we ended up with racks of filament and projects and arts and crafts and paints, 2 machines, multiple things to ship out, stuff going on daily. Another third machine now. We're a month and a half in. We started with $300 last month, and we now have over $1,200 worth of machines and $600 worth of product in terms of the filament and multiple other orders going out. So, just for you guys, if you guys are looking to get into doing something like this, pick a niche. Make sure that you have connections, or you know people, or it's just something you enjoy what you do community-wise. And then just start finding things that work for you. Because I never thought that I would be here doing what I'm doing now. And it's something that I love. And then so we're looking for projections. We're looking at next month being able to hit that point where we actually start taking some profits like a paycheck out of it. It's going to be completely self-sufficient, self-sustaining, 3 machines running 24/7. The profits and the sales will pay for restock on filaments, which will actually grow over time while also taking a percentage of profits. In a month and a half. It's crazy to think that you can do something like that in a month and a half. Build your own business and just run. So if you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up, comment down below, hit subscribe if you didn't, because again, we're doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. And if you guys can watch from the beginning of this video to the end, maybe I get monetized, who knows, but we'll see. Peace.